Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, Growth on the Rocks, the channel where I help 40 plus men quit drinking and find a life of true purpose. And in this video, I wanted to go over the 5 common mistakes people are making when they're quitting drinking. So I want you to learn from these mistakes and obviously utilize them to help you on your journey, because the first mistake is not failing to replace the time. And you're going to find when you're not drinking poison for fun, you're going to have so much time on your hands that it might be a bad situation in the sense that you might relapse because you're being so incredibly bored and you're not staying active and you're not staying diligent with your time. So I highly advise you to absolutely ram pack your calendar with fun stuff to do for at least, I'd say, the first 3 weeks of your sobriety journey. Okay, so that means go to a sports event, go out for a walk, go to the gym, go visit a friend, go to a barbecue, go to a restaurant, do all the things that you would normally do, but just don't drink alcohol. That's a weird concept, right? That's a weird concept right now because we're learning, right, guys? But don't make the mistake of just being super bored with your time, not doing anything with your time. Otherwise, this evil clown right here, he'll come right into your life again and he'll say, just have one drink. Just have one drink. And you notice how he just says, just have one drink? He doesn't say, let's have 10 drinks. Because he knows that once you have one, you probably can't stop. So guard your time, master your time, okay? The second thing is you go to the same places and you think you're the same person when you stop drinking. You're going to the same bars and you're going to the same restaurants. And really, this is a huge one because when you're drinking, you might actually think you have a huge amount of friends. It's kind of like, you're walking to that bar. Everyone knows that show Cheers. You walk in and everyone's like, hey, how's it going? Hey, give this guy a drink. Everyone knows his drink and yada, yada, yada. That is a sitcom. That is make believe. Because in the real world, that guy who you think is super popular, it's just empty drinking buddies, okay? And when you're drinking poison, you kind of know that subconsciously. So your body kind of looks for, your mind kind of looks for safety in numbers, okay? Or it's kind of like social proof in the sense that, my parents are drinking, my grandfather's drinking, like these people that I respect in the community, they're drinking, so they wouldn't let me down. Like, I trust them, so it obviously can't be that bad, okay? So that's the thing, though. If you are going to these restaurants and these bars when you're not drinking and you're just ordering a Coke and you're trying to interact with these people, it's just like you're gonna zig and they're gonna zag. You're not on the same frequency. You're not on the same wavelength anymore, and basically you're growing as a person. So I think it's a big mistake to go to the same establishments and kind of having the exact same routine that you did when you were drinking normally. Okay, so you're going to kind of change up where you're hanging out. Okay, the third thing is, guys, stop giving alcohol so much power. You got to understand that anything worth doing is a bit challenging at first, for sure. Otherwise, it wouldn't be worth doing at all. You have to understand that this journey that you're on, it's going to take some time. And alcohol is literally nothing but like decaying vegetable matter. Like, it's not this like crazy, mystical, powerful being that has complete control over you. Like, you have to master your mind and guard it intelligently, okay? So stop giving alcohol so much power. And just know that things worth doing are going to take some time at first, okay? The fourth thing I want to talk about is when you quit drinking, you might find new problems and new challenges that arise, because when you were drinking, you were wearing a mask and you weren't dealing with these problems. You weren't dealing with the emotions, and maybe some of the other trials and tribulations in your life. You were masking it with alcohol. You were literally drinking and drink to release endorphins in your mind to escape reality. And now that that toxic poison is out of your system and your levels are balancing out, you can now focus on your health, relationships, and finances. But within that, you might find that there's some new situations and problems that arise. Okay, maybe a health problem. Maybe you have a pain in your lower back that you didn't quite notice, and now you can go to the doctor and actually rectify some of these pains and problems and issues, right? So this can actually be a really good thing. It's kind of like taking the mask off, obviously, and really beginning to analyze yourself. And that's why that's kind of like the second part of my program, where it's like I help 40 plus men quit drinking, without AA and expensive rehab and all this kind of stuff. And then the second component of that is to find a life of true purpose, to find your passion, to find what it is you're truly interested in you, and what kind of excites you and gets you jazzed, right? That's the next phase of the journey. But along that phase, you just be cautious that you might find like, hey, that particular situation in my life is not the best, and I should put some energy into that and rectify and make that situation better. So just know that, okay? Alcohol, you're going to take that mask off and you're going to be a completely new person for the good too. And the last thing I was saying, it kind of ties into what I was saying earlier, is, good things take time, and you have to be incredibly, incredibly patient. Okay, because I talk to people and they're like, I've been clear from this stuff for 2-3 weeks now, and I still am having trouble sleeping. I'm still getting some cravings, and I thought I'd be better by now, and I'm kind of getting a bit frustrated. My advice to you is, don't get frustrated. Work the process. Okay? Understand that there is no magical number of like, hey, after 24 days you're gonna feel fine. There's gonna be no side effects or no cravings or anything like that. It's like, dude, it might take you longer. Like, maybe you've probably been drinking for since you're 15. You're 40 years old now. That's 25 years. So it's gonna take some time to rewire your neurocircuitry and kind of wrap your new mind around this, around the new improved being, right? So be patient, stick with the process, go through the motions each and every day, work the system, work the plan, keep going, surround yourself with positive people, and just be a freaking rock star. Okay, so hopefully you got some value out of that video, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out the links in the description. There's a free webinar in there. There's also a free book in there that helps you quit drinking without AA, expensive rehab, or using willpower. Okay guys, so check out the links in the description, and I'll go ahead and see you in the next video. But bye for now.